What's good, Prodigy Squad family? So today is story time about my pregnancy. But before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and let us know what you want us, to post next on our next coming videos. And let's get into the video. Okay, so the story about my pregnancy. My pregnancy, it was okay, but my first trimester was terrible. It was terrible. I was like, you know what? I don't want no more kids. But everybody's pregnancy is different. But my first trimester was terrible. That's everybody's first trimester is bad. It's real bad. So mine was my first trimester. I was ready to be like, you know what, forget it, I give up. But that's just your first trimester. Everybody or some people trimester is not the same. But mine, I couldn't eat nothing at all. So I had to figure out what could I eat. So I only could eat Burger King, cereal, and I only could drink water and milk. That's it. I couldn't eat nothing. And it was times where I still call her my mommy. And it was times where my mother, she would barbecue and she would cook everything, and I couldn't eat it. So I'll be sitting there mad because I couldn't eat nothing. So I'm like, this sucks. So one day I'm like, man, you know what? I'm not about to miss out on this barbecue, So I told my mom, I said, if I vomit, I'm sorry, but I need to eat this. This is too good not to get eaten. And y'all, when I say I made me that plate was huge. And I ate everything. And I thought I was going to vomit. Never did. So I'm like, I can eat. Round 2, had another plate. I fell asleep after that because I was tired because I ate too much. So, to make the long story short, because my first trimester was terrible. So I'm going all the way into my third trimester. That's your last trimester because it's only 3. But before I get into that, I'm going to talk about cravings with pregnancies. Because while I was pregnant, I studied some stuff about pregnancies or being pregnant. And for one, on the sexes. When you're having a girl, you crave fruit, sweet stuff. And you want pop a lot. So, and your stomach is up higher than normal when you're only I say about 3 or 4 months. Like your stomach is way higher. Boys, you don't really show as quick as girls do. It depends on your weight too. So if you in between my weight when I was pregnant, before I had her, I was more like 121 or 120 or 119, somewhere in there. So probably when I was about 3 months ago, I was showing. And I'm like, and everybody was saying, you having a girl. I said, how you know? They're like, first of all, you eating a lot of fruit, you want a lot of sweet stuff, you drinking too much pop. So I said, okay. So I was like, okay. So how do y'all know that? So I did my research and whatever, and I researched everything. So then they say cravings is different from if you're having a boy or a girl. So my cravings was fruit. So I'm like, dang, so I am having a girl. So, and plus every time I called my mom or whatever, she was like, why you keep saying a girl? I said, I don't know. Every time I say something, I can't wait till she get here. Or, I can't wait to see her. I can't wait for her to get all these pretty little pink. I said girl about everything. And once I found out I was having a girl or whatever, y'all, I went crazy in Walmart. Because Walmart, they be having the cutest little stuff. And I went crazy in Walmart. I bought her so much stuff. I bought her everything. And when I was about like 7 months, my body changed overnight. That's how I felt. So I'm like, dang, like, did I grow overnight? Like, stuff changed rapidly, like, constantly. And like, my cravings was getting out of hand. Like, it got to a point to where when I want something, I don't get I will cry. And Dominic be like, I know you was not crying because you didn't get no ice cream. I'm like, yes, I want some ice cream. And I couldn't walk around a lot because my feet was swelling up so bad due to my blood pressure. So, but we will get into that in a second. But I would get so upset because I couldn't get what I wanted, and when I did, I went ham because I wanted it that bad. So when I was, see, I still gotta remember some stuff because it was 2 years ago, because she's 2 now. So I was, what was I? I was always cleaning up. That's one thing. I was always cleaning up. Everything had to be perfect. If it wasn't perfect, I'll start all over. And then me trying to get dressed and stuff, I didn't feel like putting on clothes. I really didn't. And I slept hard and long. And Dominic, it took him forever to wake me up. Like, I'd be like, no, leave me alone. It took him forever to get me up. And I'm like, okay, why I don't want to get up? And then I did my research on that or whatever. And they was like, when you're pregnant with a girl, you be more lazy than normal. If you were having a boy, you had a boy, you'd be up, energized, ready to do anything. So it took me an hour to get out of bed every day. But when nighttime comes, I'm wide awake. Because I'm a night owl. And that's where she gets from. So, to make the long story short again, because I don't want the video to be too long, at night, she was so active. Oh my goodness. Like, she would do stuff to where you'd be thinking she about to bust through my navel. Like, you think she about to come out, and she was moving so much. Like, when she moved, it hurted so bad because she was really, really kicking. Like, it was a point to where I remember I was walking down the stairs. I think I was about to be 9 months, I think. Almost. No, I wasn't. I was about 7 months. And y'all, was huge. I was huge. I'm going to try to insert a picture somewhere in here. I'm going to try to. Because I'm still, trying to learn this editing thing. So, I was going to get ready to go down the stairs, and she did something in my stomach, and it made me feel real heavy. And I'm like, why am I feeling like that? And before I went down the stairs, I felt my spine, like, it was like a wave up my spine. And I was like, oh. And before I took a step, my legs went out. And I'm like, what in the world? So I called my midwife, and I told her, I said, I felt the wave up my back, and like my legs went out. She was like, she was sitting on the nerve. She hit a nerve, or she kicked a nerve in your spine. I said, what? She was like, yes. So I was like, no, like, is she gonna do that all the time? I'm like, she was like, maybe, maybe not. She's moving, she's getting bigger, she's starting not to have a lot of room, so she's kicking any and everything. So next thing you know, I turned 8 months. And when I turned 8 months, everything just felt like it was just going by so fast. Like, everything was just flying by. And I was like, oh my goodness, she coming. And I was like, Lord, this baby about to come. And when she finally, her head was finally down, that feeling is just so weird. Like, it's some type of feeling like, don't you know, like, basically, if you put a ball between your legs, like, if you, like a basketball, you put it between your legs, you can't close your legs. That's exactly how it felt. And I'm like, this feeling is terrible. Like, I'm ready to have her. And I was getting so frustrated. And it got to a point where I couldn't sleep because my stomach was so big. And all I could do was lay on my left and my right. I couldn't lay on my stomach. And that's how I go to sleep, if I lay on my stomach. So, I was getting frustrated. I was crying because Dominic would fall asleep on me and I'd be up by myself. So, I was all in shambles. So, I was mad. I'm like, why are you going to sleep on me? And there, I tried to call everybody. Everybody was asleep. Like, I'd be up. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'd be up and Aubrey would be up. She'd be kicking me, whatever. I'd be talking to her or whatever. Letting her listen to music, cartoons and stuff or whatever. And that night, but I had a doctor's appointment that morning. So that morning, I went to my doctor's appointment and she checked me or whatever. And she was like, "You dilated 3." I said, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sweep your midbrains right now." I said, and when y'all, that stuff hurt so bad. I don't even want to think about it because I remember it like it was yesterday. That hurt. It felt like she was going to pull her out of me. It hurted so bad. And after she did that, she's like, "It's time for you to go over to the labor and delivery because you already have her. Like either today or tomorrow." I said, "Oh my God." So I bust out crying or whatever. And I just called my mom. I called everybody. I said, "Y'all must have her or whatever, this and that." My mom insisted to come make it because they were 6 hours away. And they were working at the time. So they couldn't be like, "Okay, I'm on my way," or whatever. So I called Dominic. He had to come from work and he worked an hour away. So I had to go get him or whatever. So, no. I said I had to go get him. I couldn't even drive. So his Aubrey's godparents, they took me to the hospital or whatever, and I got there and they gave me my room or whatever, and that night they broke my water or whatever, and they gave me my epidural, and the epidural didn't hurt at all. And the next thing you know, that the next day, the next day, so remind you, I was in labor for 24 hours. She didn't come yet. So the next day, which was November 24th, she came. She came and I was just so happy to see her face. She looked just like Dominic. I'm going to try to insert a picture of her too when she was born. And that was the best thing in the world. Like, it's bomb.com. So that's my pregnancy story, and comment down below if y'all want to see other things or whatever. If you have any questions, let me know. You can write me in my DM on Instagram and all kind of other stuff. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. And everything will be in the bio. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.